Good morning. Continuing with chapter 4, that is practical geometry. Today, let's solve exercise 4.5 of practical geometry. But before solving that, dear students, this time, that is academic year 2020 and 21, construction of quadrilateral based on two conditions, that is 3 angles and 2 adjacent side measurement and 2 adjacent angles and 3 sides measurement is deleted. So we don't have to solve exercise 4.3 and 4.4 which is based on these two conditions. So we will start with exercise 4.5. Now exercise 4.5 is based on the construction of special quadrilaterals. Special quadrilaterals means quadrilaterals which have special properties. Like we have already learned what are special quadrilaterals. They are parallelogram, square, rhombus, rectangle. As we know some special properties about all these quadrilaterals. So using that properties we will construct the given special quadrilaterals. So question number 1, draw the following. Sub question number 1, the square READ with RE equal to 5.1 centimeter. Here you can see that only one side measurement is given, and for construction of quadrilateral we need 5 measurements. But we are well aware that square, all the 4 sides are equal and for all the 4 angles are 90 degree. So using these properties, we will construct the given square. So let's start with the construction. So first we draw the rough sketch of the given square READ. Also, we mark the vertices along with the given measurement. In given measurement, one side is 5.1 centimeter, so remaining 3 sides will also be 5.1 centimeter. And also, all the angles are 90 degree. So it is necessary that you are knowing the properties of special quadrilaterals. Then only we can construct the special quadrilaterals. Let's start the construction. First, we draw line segment RE of 5.1 centimeter and mark the line segment with the given points along with the measurement. After that, either you can take angle R as 90 degree or angle E as 90 degree, because in square all the angles are 90 degree. So we use this property and we construct angle E as 90 degree. In lower levels we have learned how to construct the different measurement angles. So for that, with the help of compass, take radius less than 2, that is between 1 and 2. Select that radius. Now whatever side you want to make the angle, take the center as that. Here we are making angle E 90 degrees. So we take center as E and draw a semicircle of the selected radius. After that, wherever the semicircle intersect the given line segment, we select that as center and again make an arc with the same radius on the semicircle. That first arc on semicircle is 60 degree. Again, keeping the pointer of the compass on 60 degree, we make another arc on semicircle, that is our 120 degree. Now 90 degree is between, that is bisect half of between 60 and 120. So one time we keep the pointer on 60 degree. Radius should not be changed here, students, and we make a arc. Another time we keep the pointer of compass on 120 degree and intersect the previous arcs. This intersection is nothing but 90 degree. After that, you make a ray EX of 90 degree. That is, we will get angle REX equal to 90 degree. After constructing the angle, please cross check it with protector that it is proper 90 degree, then only our square will get a perfect square. Now remaining all three sides are 5.1 centimeter. So again, with the help of compass, select 5.1 centimeter radius. Now make a arc on ray EX and wherever the arc intersects ray EX, that is your point, your vertex A. Mark it as vertex A. After that, again same radius length segment is there, so we will select A as center and make a arc, and last we will select R as center and same radius we make another arc which intersect the previous arc, and the point of intersection is nothing but your vertex D, and we mark it as vertex D. Now join point DR and DA with the help of scale. Also mark the given measurement. Thus READ is the required square. Next, question number 2. Before writing question number 2, it is necessary to write the steps of construction. So let's write the steps of construction. Whatever step we have done for the construction of square, one by one we note that only. That is number 1, draw a line segment RE equal to 5.1 centimeter. Number 2, at E draw ray EX such that angle REX equal to 90 degree. Number 3, from ray EX cut off ray EA equal to 5.1 centimeter. Number 4, with center at A, draw an arc above RE of radius 5.1 centimeter. Number 5, with center at R and radius equal to 5.1 centimeter, draw another arc to intersect the previous arc at D. 6, join DA and DR. Thus, READ is the required square. Next, question number 2. A rhombus whose diagonals are 5.2 centimeter and 6.5 centimeter. Now here we have to construct a rhombus whose two diagonals measurement are given. So previous also we have solved that if we are constructing a rhombus, two conditions might be given. Either both the diagonals might be given or one of the diagonal and side. As we know that properties of rhombus, that rhombus have all sides equal and its diagonal bisect each other at right angles. This is the properties of rhombus. So here as the diagonals are given, we will bisect the diagonals. We will draw a perpendicular bisector of the diagonals, so we will be able to construct a rhombus easily. So wherever the measurement of diagonals are given, it is compulsory to construct perpendicular bisector of the given diagonals. But if in a rhombus side and one of the diagonal is given, then we construct it using the four sides and one diagonal measure condition. So let's start. First we draw the rough sketch of the given rhombus. Now as no name is mentioned, you can give any name to the rhombus. We mark the vertices as A, B, C, D. So we select the name of the rhombus as rhombus A, B, C, D. Also, we mark the given measurement of both the diagonals, that is 5.2 and 6.4. As you can see here, both the diagonals are even number. So we select any one, that is we take here AC is given as 5.2. So first we draw line segment AC with 5.2 centimeter with the help of scale and pencil. And then we mark the line segment with the given points, that is A and C, along with the measurement, that is 5.2 centimeter. Dear students, you mark all these things along with the construction only, so that we are not mistaken when we are doing further constructions. That is further steps of constructions if we do, then we are not mistaken if vertices and measurement is not written. Now we draw the perpendicular bisector of given line segment AC. To draw that, with the help of compass, we select radius more than the half of the given line segment. Here you can see that whatever line segment is given, we will select more than half the measurement of line AC. Here you can see that first you select more than half the measurement of line segment AC. Now one time keeping the pointer on vertex A only, draw one arc above and another arc below the line segment AC. So you have to keep the pointer on one of the vertices and draw two arcs, one up and one down of line segment AC. Similarly, second time we select C as center, that is another vertex, and similarly draw one arc up and one arc below the given line segment AC, which intersects the previous two arcs. Now both the arcs which have intersected each other, this is nothing but a perpendicular bisector. So we join both the points, that is here you can see we join both the intersection points and give it a name. You can give any alphabet as vertex, point to the line segment. So we here give the name XY. In this way, we draw the perpendicular bisector as XY of line segment AC. Now you can see that our another diagonal, that is BD, is 6.4 centimeter. So this diagonal, as it is 6.4, we have to take half of the another diagonal. You can see the calculation that half into 6.4, that is equal to 3.4. 2 3s are 6 and 2 2s are 4, that is equal to 3.2. So again with the help of compass, we take the measurement as 3.2 centimeter, and selecting the midpoint of AC, line segment AC, as center, we will draw one arc above line segment AC and one arc below line segment AC on perpendicular bisector XY. Here you can see we have given the name midpoint as O. So keeping the pointer on O, first we draw one arc on OX and another arcs on OY. This measurement is 3.2 because we have to take half. 3.2 up and 3.2 down will make 6.4, which is our required measurement of the diagonal. And then we name it accordingly, that is one of the vertices B and another vertex is D. After marking the vertices, we join the points, that is here you can see DA, AB, BC and CD. Also we mark the measurement of another diagonal. Thus ABCD is the required rhombus. Steps of construction. Number 1, draw a line segment AC equal to 5.2 cm. 2, draw perpendicular bisector XY of AC such that O being the midpoint of AC. Number 3, with center O and radius equal to half into 6.4 cm, that is 3.2 cm, draw arcs to intersect XY at B and D. Number 4, join AB, BC, CD and DA. Thus ABCD is the required rhombus. Question number 3. We have to construct a rectangle with adjacent sides 5 cm and 4 cm. This will construct similarly as square, because the difference between similar and square is that square all 4 sides are equal and in rectangle opposite sides are equal. Already you can see in the question that length and breadth, that is 2 sides are given and remaining 2 sides again opposite length and breadth will be equal, and all the 4 angles of rectangle are 90 degrees. So using these properties we will construct the given rectangle. So let's start. First we draw the rough sketch of the given rectangle. Now no, as you can see, no name is given. We will select any name. Here we are marking the name as PQRS. And also we mark the given measurement, that is both the lengths we will take 5 cm and breadths we will take as 4 cm. So we will mark PQ as 5 cm and RS also as 5 cm because both are opposite sides, and remaining 4. Now with the help of scale and pencil we draw line segment PQ of 5 cm and mark the points along with the measurement. Now again we construct any one of the angle as 90 degree. Here so for that first we select radius less than 2 centimeter, that is between 1.1 and 2. We select the radius taking P as center. First we draw a semicircle. Then again selecting the center as the point of intersection of semicircle and line segment. We draw an arc on semicircle itself which is 60 degree. Now taking center as 60 degree, we draw another arc on the semicircle that will be 120 degree. Now we bisect these both angles, that is keeping the pointer on 60 degree, we draw an arc. Now selecting 120 degree as center, we draw another arc which bisect the previous arc. This is our 90 degree. Then we draw ray PX in such a way that we get angle QPX as 90 degree. After constructing 90 degree, dear students, with the help of protractor, please cross check that is the given constructed angle perfectly 90 degree or not. After that, as we know that now we select PS which is given as 4 centimeter. So we take radius as 4 centimeter with the help of compass and cut ray PX with 4 centimeter. That is our vertex S. Again now our opposite side of PQ, that is SR, is 5 centimeter. So we select radius as 5 centimeter with the help of compass and taking S as center, or with center S, we draw an arc of 5 centimeter. And our last measurement, that is last side QR, which is 4 centimeters. So again with the help of compass, we select radius 4 centimeter and taking Q as center, we draw an arc which intersect the previous arc, and the point of intersection is our vertex R. Also we join RS and RQ. Last we mark the measurement accordingly. Thus PQRS is the required rectangle. Now steps of construction. Number 1, draw a line segment PQ equal to 5 centimeter. Number 2, at P, draw ray PX such that angle QPX equal to 90 degree. Number 3, from ray PX cut off PS equal to 4 centimeter. 4, with center at S and radius equal to 5 centimeter, draw an arc towards Q. Number 5, with center Q and radius equal to 4 centimeter, draw an arc to intersect the previous arc at R. Number 6, join RQ and RS. Thus PQRS is the required rectangle. And the last question of our chapter, that is Number 4, a parallelogram OKAY where OK equal to 5.5 centimeter and K equal to 4.2 centimeter. Now recall the properties of parallelogram. Parallelogram opposite sides are equal. Yes, we know this thing that in parallelogram opposite sides are equal and parallel. So using the property, let's start the construction. First, we draw the rough sketch of the given parallelogram OKAY along with the marking of the given measurement. So after drawing the rough sketch, we mark the vertices along with the measurement. Now let's start the construction. So first we draw line segment OK of 5.5 centimeter with the help of scale and pencil. Now we draw a ray. After drawing the line segment, please don't forget to mark the vertices along with the given measurement. Then we draw a ray KX. As we don't know the measurement of ray KX, we'll draw any ray KX, selecting K as starting point. So we draw ray KX and mark the ray as KX. Now selecting another side of parallelogram, that is KS 4.2 centimeter. With the help of compass, we select the radius 4.2 centimeter and with center K, cut off the ray KX at 4.2 centimeter and mark it as vertex A. Again, we select third measurement, that is 5.5 centimeter with the help of compass, and this time with center A, we draw an arc. So with center A, we draw an arc of 5.5 centimeter above line segment OK. And the last measurement, that is 4.2 centimeter. So again we select the radius as 4.2 centimeter with the help of compass and scale. Now with center O, we draw an arc of 4.2 centimeter which intersect the previous arc and the at vertex Y. Last, we join the vertices, that is YO and YA. And mark the measurements. Thus, OKY is the required parallelogram. Now steps of construction. Number 1, draw a line segment OK equal to 5.5 centimeter. Number 2, at K, draw a ray KX. Number 3, from KX, cut off K equal to 4.2 centimeter. Number 4, with center at A and radius equal to 5.5 centimeter, draw an arc above OK. Number 5, with center O and radius equal to 4.2 centimeter, draw another arc to intersect the previous arc at Y. Number 6, join YO and YA. Thus, OKY is the required parallelogram. Dear students, please do all these constructions properly and neatly in regular CW. Along with this, in exercise 4.3, 2 questions are based on construction of special quadrilaterals. So, please students, this is homework for you, that the question number 3 and 4 of exercise 4.3 you will do yourself in CW. And here we come to the end of this chapter. Thank you.